Hello everyone, this is Max. You're watching Equity Match online live pitch events. Today we dedicate our pitch event to Europe, and today we had three great founders coming from all over Europe, from Iceland to Lithuania and Greece. Before starting, and you're watching now because we stream on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Everyone wants to come to pitch. Please send your email to pitch@equitymatch.com, and we'll be more than happy to welcome you. If you want to raise any questions or funders, do it, and we bring your questions straight to them. Now, without wasting more time, also because today I have a little issue with my computer, so I don't think I will run for 60 minutes. So we are going to we go fast today to maybe 30, 35 minutes. As we start, let me introduce our first founder, Giannis Milatos, CEO of TicketSeller. Giannis,
Hello.
sorry.
Yeah.
Athens,
Okay.
Greece. Travel and tourism, pre-series around 180K in euros is the ask. How's it going, Giannis?
Hello everyone. I'm Giannis Milatos from Greece. I have a lot of experience in travel industry. So we have opportunity here. And when I live in London, everyone is asking me, where are you from? And every time I say I am from Athens, Greece, is the next question is always I want to go to Greece. I want to go to the summer in Greece. So the next step is to help them to go to Greece. So with all this attention and conversation, we create the independent travel agent. If you want to start the presentation, thank you so much. So we have the TicketSeller.gr online travel agent, and we have one wonderful opportunity for anyone to become an independent travel agent. So what is an independent travel agent? Maybe you ask yourself, can I be independent travel agent? And the answer is yes. If you like to organize and give information to the people, we have created a B2B platform to sell all the packages, all the stuff someone needs to travel. So we have a huge market opportunity here, and we start in the COVID in the 19. So what you see here, we see the 55 of millennium hire one travel expert to travel via pandemic. Anyone who want to start on a OTA or a travel agent business have failed in a big percentage. We have created one platform. We provide training to save money, and we have the TicketSeller.gr to host all this information. The basic meaning of TicketSeller is help people to have extra income. We have three different packages. Here we can see the packages and the main source of income. We have subscription model and commission-based model. It's very simple to someone to register into our site, to sign up our contract and launch the platform. Of course, we help them with digital marketing. As you can see here, we have the platform running right now, and we have 800 independent travel agents to right now in this little community. About the competition, we are the first host travel agent in Greece. There is another host travel agent in UK and the US, but we have a different approach about them. In 2023, we have the breaking even, and now we have positive income. The two co-founders, me, Elena Yoti, and me, Giannis Milatos. We have both a background from tourism and business marketing. And because we have so many years in travel industry, it's very easy to us to accomplish all these partnerships you see here. Big hotels, airline, ferries, another startup in Greece, medical center, everything. We're looking for investing right now about 180,000 euros because we want to achieve four major goals. We have to relaunch a new site dedicated to independent travel agents. We want more collaboration to independent travel agents to have more packages to sell. And the next big step for us is to create one travel agent college. So one academy for independent travel agent to have something like degree. If you have any question, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all this big social network. Thank you so much for your time. I'm ready for your questions.
Thank you, Giannis. How can you differentiate yourself? You said there are one in Greece, one in Europe, probably it's you, one in UK, one in US. But what's the definition of travel agent? Because to myself and to many, travel agents, when you go to buy the ticket, right, which is almost dead as an industry because everything is done online.
Yeah. We have a big difference with online travel agent. We are host travel agent. So what means exactly? We take all the data and integrate it into our site. So, of course, when you go into the big platform like Booking or other platforms, you don't have any support. You have minimums of support. When someone is travel and have some problems, don't find any solution. So here is coming the independent travel agent and help to create your trips, help you to find what you like, find the right hotel for you, the right flight, everything.
But in terms of support, it's more for people who wants to find an extra job, extra income, and wants to become a travel agent. Using your platform, they easily open a travel agent and start selling tickets or any vacation, whatever it is. Or it's a B2B, it's kind of B2B or B2C. Are you straightforward going to the buyers, the one who buy for going on holiday?
It's B2B, B2C, because B2B is for the independent travel agent. We have a webinar about educate the independent travel agent to know what you sell and how to sell this product. So we attract the independent travel agent, and the independent travel agent sell the package to their customer. So it's B2B, B2C.
In terms of support, what kind of support you're giving to them? To the
24/7, because maybe they have a customer from America. The time zone is different, so we need 24/7 support.
In terms of scaling, I mean, how do you scale your business? How do you want to go to the venture capital? Because you're asking money to the venture capital ecosystem, and they really need startup to be scalable. How do you scale your business?
The scale is very easy to scale up. We just need some extra people to grow our team. And the next step of this startup and this idea is to create an independent travel agent academy, one academy dedicated to inform the customer, to our customer, so to be even more efficiently.
Johnny, thank you so much. Stay with there.
Thank you so
And
much.
we're bringing you soon. Thank you so much. Amuto's second founder, Darius Kniūkšta, founder and CEO of 3Cubes, Vilnius, Lithuania, gaming education tech, seed around 3 million in euros. How's it going, Darius?
Hi. Great. How are you?
Oh, good. Thank you for coming. Please give an introduction to yourself, and after you can go straight to pitch. I will follow up.
All right. So, good evening and good morning, everyone. I'm Darius Kniūkšta from Lithuania, Vilnius, and I'm a co-founder and game director for the 3Cubes. But personally, for the past 13 years, I've been creating YouTube videos about creative games, and I reached 100,000 subscribers in my local area. I built one of the biggest gaming trends in Lithuania and gaming projects. And I believe that video games can bring a lot to our society. So I would like to introduce you to 3Cubes, next generation of sandbox games. So, what is 3Cubes? Basically, our main goal is to be the main competitor for Minecraft. And how we are going to do that? It's pretty simple because I have a video. So let's watch. As you can see from this trailer, we are approaching the core of sandbox games and especially of Minecraft, and we are expanding all the areas of it, all the angles. We are expanding and innovating the gameplay and play styles. So, and that's how we give completely a fresh breath to gamers. We are building this video game for creativity and curiosity, and we are making 3 different game elements inside of our platform. So sandbox, adventures, and spaces. They work differently, and we are for different purpose. So the sandbox part, the first part, it's what you saw just from a trailer. It's a world for you to create and experience and survive in it. So we making deeper simulations to suit many different play styles. The second part is many different stories converted into adventures. So a whole platform of adventure maps, stories for you to experience together with your friends up to 2 hours. And you're getting rewards, achievements, feedback, and score of your progress. So basically, it's like esports, but for stories and storytelling. And the third part, spaces, that's for the social purpose. Basically, it's like metaverse. You're building your own personal room. You're exploring public spaces and some custom games. So children, gamers are building, expressing themselves in customization from items, outfits, pets, furniture, particles, and animations. We also have an innovative approach how to incorporate parents and teachers. We learned that the best way to do that is through a website-based platform. So with powerful tools, we will be able to see progression and analytics, and also set filters and management tools. So our primary target market is gamers, direct to customer, broad audience, but we also know how to sell this product as well to schools, because we're already doing that. And yeah, business model. All of the content is free to play, but we monetize cosmetics, self-expression, extra tools, and cloud services. So with subscription, educator subscription, season pass, and marketplace, we have many different ways of converting users to paid clients. So from competition, we stand out because we take the core of Sandbox Minecraft, but we advance and change and innovate and expand every aspect of it. But we are still not losing the appeal to mainstream audience. We are using user-friendly design principles. So this is our team. This is our co-founding team. We already have global recognition, and we are raising 3 million euros. So we want to release the first early access to the public in a year and full version of a game in 2 years. So this is Free Cubes. Join the revolution of creativity games. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Darius. Dan, thank you for joining us.
Hey, I'm sorry about this. How you doing, buddy?
No worries. Darius, you will have the Q&A with Dean now, okay? Dean,
Yeah.
please.
Sure. Hey, Darius, how are you, sir?
Hey, great. How are you?
Hey, I'm pretty good. So you were part of the Minecraft team?
No, I was not. But I was one of the first Minecraft YouTubers. I basically spread the Minecraft in my local country. So.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but one thing we actually we built our advisors board from big game studios, and one of our advisors is actually I can't share that publicly, but he helped to build a big part of Minecraft.
Okay. Was he prior to the Microsoft acquisition?
He built something that was acquired by Microsoft right after the acquisition of official entertainment version of Minecraft.
Okay. So
Yeah.
just curious, I mean, I'm looking, which cloud did you build this in? Because it doesn't look like you built this in Azure.
We are still building this. We are using, actually, we are thinking and preparing for Amazon cloud services.
So is it your plan to compete against Microsoft in that space?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, because we thought about our exit strategies, and the thing is that major tech companies, all of them are looking ways how to acquire and enter metaverse. And some of those companies are losing this race. For example, Google for us could be an exit strategy, for example, or Meta.
Gotcha.
They don't have good tools to acquire, to introduce innovative approach to acquire younger audience. Yeah.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
what is your content strategy as far as taking or enabling the ability to upload content from like a Disney or from a Universal, to
Yes.
get more appeal to your audience?
Yes. As from our pitch deck, our game consists of 3 different gameplay elements: sandbox, adventures, and spaces. And one great thing is that we are already doing strategic partnerships with adventures. We actually have launched a few weeks ago on our own video game first adventure together with Google and the Civic Resilience Initiative for teaching children critical thinking and fighting disinformation. So, and we have other partners who are interested in our Eastern Europe partners. We're interested in basically going through game-based learning through games. And we see there is a trend for it. And all of those 3 different parts, sandbox, adventures, and spaces, can in different ways incorporate different companies. from cosmetics to actually giving, for example, a ways to introduce about what a company is doing, or to translate some, for example, some topic, for example, introduce to some topic. Yeah.
So what are you doing around AI and accessibility inside of your game?
We are thinking about using 3 different angles for AI. One of them is enhancing the game content through non-player characters. Our one is through game simulations. So basically, there is a huge opportunity to make more immersive and interactive worlds through simulations that feels like real worlds. For example, even in world building, because voxel-based features are very friendly for innovating here. And other part is for learning, because this game, all those 3 parts are collecting many different angles of behaviors of gamers. So using AI, we can actually help to build a new kind of innovative new approach to portfolio. Show what player actually where he's good at, for example, or what's his interests. So it's basically way better when just having a grade, for example. It actually gives you relevant information for you as a human being and what you're capable of.
So do you have a multiplayer capability as far as competing? I heard you talk about esports earlier. So
Yeah.
you have the dashboard capability where you can be compared against other competitors, or what does that look like?
Do you mean the competition from other competitors, or
Yeah,
do you
so
mean multiplayer?
if you're building against somebody, like if you were doing some like a speed building or some
Yeah.
type of competition,
Oh, yeah.
what do you have around those capabilities?
Well, the multiplayer is the core at all of those parts of our game. Through sandbox, to adventures and spaces, all of those parts, it's a lot. It's very important for example, adventures. There's a trend in education to teach soft skills: collaboration, communication, creativity, critical thinking. And the best way to do that is to allow children and gamers to communicate together, to play together freely. So it's the core part of our game to have multiplayer features. And for example, in spaces, we in 2 or 3 years we want to release user-generated content tools for other like companies or people to create their own content, like in Roblox, for example.
Mhm.
And so it could be completely custom content. And we are incorporating like metaverse like cities where you could even incorporate your content in digital town, for example.
Gotcha.
Then we had to stop because we are running out for this session.
Oh, no
But
problem.
thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Thank
Dean.
you.
Thank you so much, Darius. Darius, stay because we're bringing you back. We are moving to our third founder, Norbert Racz, Head of Sales and Business Development, CAATS, Vienna, Austria. Healthcare, seed around 1.5 million in euros. How's it going, Norbert?
Hi, and thank you. Hi, Max. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Please, if you want to give an introduction to yourself, go straight to pitch and then we follow up.
Sure,
Today
Max.
we have 3 founders, so you are the last, but of course not the least.
Thank you so much, Max. So my background is in sales and business development. In the last 15 years, I worked at companies such as Tickets.com, lead investor Airbnb, where I managed Central Europe, Middle East, and Eastern Europe, but also at companies like Tupperware, where I was managing the sales and business development team in Austria. Now, together with my colleague Herwig Reuter, we're concentrating on revolutionizing the healthcare industry with our software, CAATS. CAATS is the social health cloud software for everyday care and support. CAATS was founded in 2022 in Vienna by 3 companies: Loider Consulting, Smart Assets, and Nus. We know that the WHO estimates that by 2050, the global population age 60 plus will reach a whopping 2 billion people from up to 900 million in 2050. This clearly shows us a shortage of healthcare professionals. This shortage will be of approximately 18 million healthcare workers in 2030. And if we look at the DACH region in 2040, we estimate an increase of 50% in the number of people in need of care. If we look at the total healthcare expenditure in Austria in 2022, we can see it's around 50.8 billion euros. And in Germany, our so-called competitors, the German healthcare providers, generated more than 86 billion euros in revenue with their products in 2021. But the market itself, the total healthcare expenditure in the DACH region, is at 573 billion euros, and the total recipients of care services in the DACH region are at 5.65 million people. From these people, 80% had home-based care and nursing, and only 20% institutional care. We all know the problems, from missing a difficult communication between nurses, doctors, clients, and their relatives, until often relying on paper-based method, lengthy processes for suitable caregivers. It's hard to find the suitable caregivers for certain family. Staff shortage resulted in wasting time due to inefficient processes, and the so-called illegal communication via non-GDPR chat services. For instance, doctors, healthcare workers sending via WhatsApp pictures of wounds, and actually they should use GDPR compliant software that is exactly for the healthcare industry. We are shaping the digital future of home care, and our complete solution, CAATS, is basically our complete solution in the field of healthcare and support. We have on one side CAATS as care management system for streamlining digital administrative processes. We have the matchmaking tool, CAATS as matching families to their caregivers. We have the communication tool, which is GDPR compliant, journal and electronic documentation, but we also have the CAATS courses. Who is paying for CAATS and who is using CAATS? So it can be 24-hour agencies, nurses, caregivers, doctors, wound managers, clients, their relatives, therapists. Basically, all stakeholders in the care sector can use CAATS. Some of our top features: we are GDPR compliant. We have customer-generated plugins. We have white label options. We use AI, Microsoft Cognitive Services, for translations in case the caregiver is speaking a different language as the family. We secure our data. We store our data in the EU, in Vienna. Currently, we're undergoing ISO 27001 certification. We have multi-device, meaning that we can use CAATS on our iPhone, on our Android device, tablets, laptops. We are multilingual, meaning that we have CAATS in 6 different languages, and we have integrated collaboration. Basically, with CAATS, we reduce costs and we save time. Here are some screenshots from our app. To the left, we have an overview of all relevant health data. For instance, we can see medication management, we can check vital signs, but we also have an overview of CAATS chat. At the moment, we are 5 people in the management team, but we have 10 software developers. We're expecting in 2024 a revenue of 500K, and our pre-seed investment was 575,000K. It comes naturally to say that we have successful partnerships with Wunderlos Glücklich, and we implemented the LinkedIn Prescription Cloud, and we have close collaborations and partners in the DACH region. These are some of the companies that we have relationships with. We want to double this number until the end of the year because we're also expanding to Germany, not to Austria. These are partners from Austria. We're looking at an investment of 1.5 million to future develop our software. We want to provide a more personalized solution for our B2B partners, grow sales, strengthen our presence in the EU, but also grow our sales team, our software development team, and our product team. Our focus for 2023 was having the first paying customers. In 2024, we want to focus not only on Austria, but as mentioned, also on Germany and having the 24-hour process done. In 2025, we are planning to have the EU rollout, and in 2026, we want to have a global scale up. We want to expand not only in the EU, but also in other countries like the US or Middle East. We have different packages. We're concentrating on B2B and B2B2C. At B2B, we have the agencies that, for instance, caregivers agencies or professional care organizations that can choose between 3 different packages: basic, premium, and complete. It's a monthly SaaS payment starting with €8. And for B2B2C, we have the end clients and the relatives with a freemium option. Thank you so much for your attention. Please get in touch with me via LinkedIn. You can give us a call, you can email us, and I'm open for any questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Norbert. Dean, please.
Sure. So I'm looking at this. So whose cloud framework did you guys build this on?
So we created our own cloud. We have our own data center in the EU. We worked basically on our own cloud solution that we created.
So how will you enable GDPR consistently across the entire globe if you built your own cloud?
So we have a technical team that concentrates constantly on everything what has to be GDPR compliant in the EU and everything what has to be GDPR compliant in Austria. We have certain regulations in Austria that we have to follow, and our technical team can follow up with further details if you wish after this session about GDPR and how we handle GDPR compliance.
Yeah, because I think you're going to have some very complex issues that you're going to have to quickly overcome, especially if you're looking to expand to the US.
Sure. Our focus was for now Germany and Austria.
Yeah, and even in Germany, I mean, Germany has its own unique issues around GDPR, right? So you may want to explore that, because at the end of the day, protecting people's privacy and security is going to be paramount. I'm married to a doctor, so I understand this. And
sure, it's vital for us.
Working with some of the major healthcare providers here in the U.S. and the insurers, the payers and the payees. So yeah, you guys may want to look at that from a global perspective. If your plan is to go and expand over here, it's going to have to be very robust and very scalable if you plan to roll this type of solution out. But I applaud you for trying.
Yeah,
because healthcare is not an easy road to travel, my friend.
Sure. It's definitely not an easy road, and we're learning by doing, right? By also sometimes doing mistakes. But we concentrated for now in 2023 on Austria, where we know the market, and now we're starting to expand towards Germany. And it's very important for us to optimize our product and to really look at the GDPR regulations once we expand in other countries in 2025 and 2026.
Yeah, 2 things I would recommend to you. One is to have a good legal team or a good lawyer on your team, because even in Europe, I mean, getting fined and sued is going to be something you're going to want to prevent, right? And people who invest in you are not going to want to put their money at risk, knowing that you don't have the right infrastructure and the right personnel in place. So keep that in mind. Another thing that you're going to want to explore is keeping up with the compliancy of GDPR. That's a full-time job. So you may want to look at infrastructure like AWS, Azure, which is Microsoft, and Google, which have the infrastructure, and Snowflake, all right, that have that GDPR infrastructure that will consistently keep you out of getting fined or sued.
Yeah. Definitely.
Because it will keep you compliant. Just
Definitely.
for consideration, my friend.
Yeah, definitely. Great advice. Thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you so much, Dean. Norbert, before you go, what's your value proposition, unique value proposition based on your competitors? Because you have many.
Yes. So basically what CAATS does, we created a Tinder like software to match the perfect caregivers to their families. So we know if case the caregiver is having a cat allergy, we want to not send that caregiver to a family that has cats. We have a matching tool that creates the perfect match between the families and the caregivers. We also created WhatsApp for the healthcare industry, which is specialized for the healthcare industry, where we can start video calls, we can start without any login and without any complications. We can invite doctors, wound managers to these calls, and we also use Microsoft Cognitive Services AI, meaning that if the caregiver comes from Poland and wants to communicate with a family in Germany or in Austria, it will be translated in real time, and the family in Austria or in Germany can read that message in a different language. We also concentrated on digitizing the entire process, because in the healthcare industry, it's very important for the 24-hour agencies to have everything digitized. And we created also courses. It's very important if a caregiver goes to a certain family with problem that she can be well prepared, she can access our courses, download these courses and do these courses also when she's in a bus, train, going to the families within 5 minutes. So we also want to educate the caregivers, and we want to help the families communicate with their clients and with their caregivers and with their agencies.
So can I ask you one more question?
Of course.
Are you planning on including dental care in here as well? COVID kind of presented a challenge to the dental industry as far as getting a dental exam. And since you're going to be using cognitive services from Microsoft, it just stands to reason, if you're working with like the iPhone and or an Android phone, that the AI that could be included in that to improve the oral vision of the mouth, right? To give a dentist or an orthodontist a clear picture of what's going on inside somebody's mouth.
Yeah, it's a very good question. Basically, we really wanted to focus on 24-hour caregivers, and starting next year on nurses. So for the next 4 years, our focus would really rely on 24-hour caregivers, on digitalizing the 24-hour caregiver process, and nurses. But that doesn't mean that we are not open to check other opportunities out in 3 to 4 years. But we really don't want to lose our focus on 24-hour caregivers and nurses at the moment.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Norbert. Thank you, Dean. Norbert, you stay here because we're bringing now all the other funders. Let me start with Giannis. Giannis, in 20, maximum 30 seconds, convincing Dean and all the investors watching right now, why invest in yourself, your co-founder, your team, and your venture, of course?
Okay, hello to everyone again. So we are the opposite of booking. We have 1,000 of hotel activities museum, and we want to create an army of independent travel agents to sell all this product.
Thank you so much, Giannis. Darius.
Hi again. Very shortly, we are building something that children want, but also parents and schools want too. So we are here to revolutionize creative gaming.
Thank you so much, Darius. Norbert. Yeah, we have a very dynamic, young, and motivated team. We have clear KPIs, goals, and a clear vision. We know that we can succeed, and we're searching for a strategic partners to really digitalize together the healthcare industry on a global level.
Thank you so much, Norbert. Dean, do you want to give any more recommendation, advice to our founders before we close?
Well, the three of you guys have picked some venture scale products to build to and some venture scale industries to build around. I applaud you for your ideas and welcome to the world of investing. I look forward to seeing you guys out here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Then, Norbert, Giannis, and Darius. I don't know why I'm still calling you Giannis, because Gianni is an Italian name. That's why. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming today. Thank you, everyone watching. To all the investors watching today, you can go straight to our YouTube channel if you want to see again this episode of our pitch event series, as well as you can get in touch directly with the founders. We're not charging any success fee. I like to stress it. So any money will go directly to them, not to us, not even a pound we take from them. That's why we give all the details. That's why we're more than happy. You can approach them directly. But of course, if you come to us, we are extremely happy to make a warm introduction. Again, thank you to everyone. And we have another session, another event on Thursday, 5 p.m. UK time. And after we pause for a week. And after we are back in the 4th of March. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.